Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Nala, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Nala's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands. The corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the correction that we give is a little tug and let go on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Nala's coming home with her own training collar, and you'll be instructed on how to use that during your follow-up training session. Now, Nala is on Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Nala, heel. And her job at this point is to stay even with Barry's left leg, not forging ahead or lagging behind, matching pace with her trainer, and every time that he stops his feet, she should sit and wait for her next command. So when you're walking down the street and you have your dog under control and you're walking nicely, if you stop to cross traffic or you stop to talk to a neighbor, she should be sitting next to you and waiting for her next command. And they're going to do that one more time around for us here. Nala, heel. If she gets out of control, you use that left arm and you give her a little correction along with encouragement. Nice automatic sit. Barry praised her. And the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. It helps to develop her attention span and maturity. When Barry returns back to her, he walks all the way back around her for an additional distraction, and she should remain seated until she gets her next command. And they're going to run through the heel and the sit and the stay again for us. Now, if you notice, Barry is praising her verbally, but if she doesn't do what she's told, he tells her no, and he gives her a little tug on the training collar. If she gets distracted, or she's not doing what she's told, and he talks to her to keep her attention focused on him.
No.
Good, and that didn't even require a correction, just a verbal. Now the next exercise we're going to demonstrate for you is the recall, or the come on command. You use her name, she should come right in front of you.
Nala, come. Good girl. There we go.
Coming to you should always be a good, positive exercise, and she should sit in front of you.
Nala, heel.
And then she walks all the way around Barry, back to heel position, and back sitting.
Nala, heel.
Barry heels her out of that. We're going to demonstrate that recall exercise again for you. Biesenjis are probably one of the hardest breeds to train. They were not bred to do obedience. They were bred to hunt. Barry calls her in.
Good girl. There we go.
And she should sit. Very nicely done. Now we're going to set up for our down commands, and there are two of them. We have down from a heel, which is the first one. Always have your dog sitting before you go to put her into a down. Barry's going to use his left palm straight down toward the ground, and the one-word command to down.
Stay.
Your long down stay when you're practicing at home, start out with about a minute. You can work up then to 3 to 5.
Stay.
When Barry returns back to her, he will walk all the way around her as he did on the sit stay as an additional distraction. And she's been taught to stay there until she's praised and she's ready for her next command. And we're going to do that down from a heel exercise one more time for you. Believe me, this little girl was really challenging. And she wasn't going to do this. And if you notice that Barry, if she doesn't do it, he told her no. He gets her into a sit. He's going to use his left open palm straight down toward the ground. The one-word command to down.
Stay.
And then he leaves her in a stay. And as you start practicing with her and having fun with this, you can mix your commands up.
Nala, heel.
Barry will bring her back. She has to finish the exercise as it was taught. And she has a very short attention span, which it's long compared to what it was when she got here.
Oh, stop. Come on. No, sit. No, sit.
Now Barry can pull up with his right, press down with his left, and make her sit at that point. She has to do it.
No, sit. Good.
Now he's going to use his left open palm straight down toward the ground and the down command.
No, down. Stay.
There you go. So no matter how she tries to get over on you, you have to continue to work her through it.
Stay.
Barry returns back to her. She remained lying down until he got back to her shoulders, but if you notice, she's much calmer, much more under control. And every once in a while, she's going to throw you a curveball, and you're going to want a lesson in your home, and that's what we're here for. Now this time, we're going to do our down from a distance. Barry brings her up to face the camera. He leaves her in a stay. This is the only time that he's going to use his right hand to give the command, and he's going to give her the down command.
Down. No. Down. No. Down. Stay.
So you can absolutely see that she knows it, but she will test. So we want to make sure that you're up for the challenge, and a lot of this will be gone over with you tomorrow. You'll be meeting with Richard, will be your trainer, and he will walk you through all of this and answer all the questions that you had. We have enjoyed having her, and she certainly has been a challenging little girl. Her housebreaking is excellent. She's really doing well. We're going to teach you how to keep her under control when she's at home with you. We've enjoyed having her. She's got quite the personality. And thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.